Thanks for logging on to ABC15.com. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Get ready to enjoy a cooler and drier weekend. At least most of the weekend looks dry. We do have storm chances showing up, though, in that late Sunday forecast. And then those big changes coming our way early next week as we get the potential for heavy rain and strong thunderstorms, too. But again, the next few days will be very comfortable, cooler, that's for sure. No triple digits in our high temperatures. Today, you'll notice most of the valley ends up in the mid to upper 90s for highs. We'll even see a few low 90s in Anthem and Cave Creek, but a high of 97 in Apache Junction, Ahwatukee up to 98, 96 in Surprise, 97 in Queen Creek today. Now this afternoon, no triple digits to our west either or anywhere in our state. We'll see those mid 90s from about Lake Havasu over to Yuma, even low 90s today in Bullhead City, low 80s in Kingman, highs in the 70s to 80s along the rim and in northeast Arizona. So it is going to be a gorgeous day across the state, clear skies as far as the eye can see, and then tonight gets even cooler. Our temperature will be down to 72 degrees in Phoenix, but there's going to be a lot of spots that are down into the 60s Saturday morning. Casa Grande, a low of 64. Lows down into the 60s in western Arizona, too. Kingman will cool into the 50s by tomorrow morning, and those overnight lows will be down into the 30s and 40s across northern Arizona. Yeah, 34 degrees for a low in Flagstaff. So we're going to be at just a couple degrees above freezing tomorrow morning in the high country. So big changes for sure. Very refreshing air as it's going to feel nice and dry as you step outside. Saturday morning looks like this in places across the valley. A low of 68 in Queen Creek, 68 in Levine, 71 for Peoria, and a low of 70 in Deer Valley, 71 in Tempe. Now Phoenix will be gorgeous tomorrow morning and even Sunday morning too. So you've got the green light for all of those outdoor activities this weekend. Make sure that you're wearing sunblock, of course, and hydrating. And also know that we'll likely be back into the 90s around lunchtime each day. So just plan accordingly. If 90s start to get a little too uncomfortable for you, then you may want to make your plans earlier, of course, in the day. 97 for a high today, sunny and dry tomorrow with a morning temperature of 72 and a high of 97. Then Sunday, still mostly sunny and I think dry through the daytime hours with a morning temperature of 72 and a high of 98 on Sunday. Then those storm chances start to kick in Sunday late evening and especially in the overnight hours and through the day on Monday. And that'll be the case for the valley, but areas across the state will see that storm chance start to gradually increase on Sunday. So you'll notice for Flagstaff, highs in the low 70s today and tomorrow, mid 70s on Sunday with a 10% chance for storms, a 10% chance for storms on Sunday in Prescott, but highs in the 70s there through much of the weekend. Sunday will bump up into the low 80s on Sunday, but overall very nice if you want to go exploring across Arizona. Now the reason our storm chances are going up, or at least part of the reason, we've got a hurricane that currently is just off the coast of the Baja California Peninsula near Cabo San Lucas. Well, that storm will continue to ride right along the coastline of that Baja California Peninsula, and it's going to fall apart. Eventually, though, we are going to tap into some of that moisture from the remnants of that storm, and that moisture will enhance that storm potential. So as you look at futurecasts, today we're dry, tomorrow we're sunny and dry, and by Sunday we actually get a little bit of a ridge of high pressure. That's what's going to bump up those temperatures a few degrees. We'll still be just shy of 100 it looks like on Sunday. But then Sunday night into Monday and even into Tuesday, this area of low pressure dives south from the northwest. That taps into that tropical moisture, and that's what looks to bring our better rain potential starting late Sunday and through the day on Monday and even into Tuesday. It's possible this could linger a couple of days too, so that will only enhance that rainfall potential. Notice that those storm chances will be going up into that scattered range, if not likely range on Monday and even into Tuesday. We'll keep those rain chances around, lingering chances into Wednesday too before we start to dry things out. This graphic will change in the coming days, but this is just kind of an early heads up on what we could potentially see. Models are still a bit uncertain as to exactly where we're going to see the highest amounts of rainfall, how much rain we're going to see. So this is again just an early heads up. It's possible we could end up with rainfall amounts between maybe 1 to 2 inches across the Phoenix metro area, with the higher amounts focused across the East Valley and over the higher terrain too, just to our east. Again, this is a combination of Monday's rain and Tuesday's rain, and this graphic will likely change. So just a heads up, you've got to be prepared prepared for maybe heavy rain and maybe flooding, but know that it's possible that some of the heavier rain may set up outside of the valley and we may not end up with that much. So I'll give you a heads up now. You'll want to stay tuned through the weekend. Make sure that you look for those updates as we're going to continue to fine tune that forecast as those weather models get into better agreement as those storm systems get a little closer. We'll have a better idea on exactly what's going to happen. But in the meantime, be prepared for heavy rain, potentially some strong winds, lightning, and even hail with some of the stronger storms that develop in our state, as the threat of severe weather will be there as well. Highs in the upper 90s through the weekend, nice and dry each day. Then Sunday night, those storm chances kick in, and by Monday, a 50% chance for thunderstorms. High temperatures will be lower too, upper 80s to low 90s to kick off the week. Then as we dry out, look for mid 90s by next Thursday.